drawing together with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern that we're going to work with. Let's find a place for it in our book here. This is kind of a standalone pattern, and I don't really have much room for it, but let's try. I'm gonna take this corner down here. I think that would be perfect. Let me just place my book in an angle that is working for me, which means I have to scoop around everything I have here on my table. Anyway, so we are starting with kind of making this little looking like a cloud. Then I'm gonna make a dot around the middle and then a line down to a point that I think is where I want it. We can start with that point as well, and then make our little cloud. And we could make one going here behind everything like that. And I'm gonna turn my book around, because I'm gonna go from this little dot here to the line that we made, and then I'm just gonna make lines here all the way around. Straightening them out a tiny bit more when I get to the top, and then I'm starting to curve them the other direction when I get past the top piece. And the last one is ending at the first line. And I'm gonna do this on all three of these, so from the dot and out to the side. It's okay if it's a bit wonky, it doesn't really matter. And then turn around and curve the other way around when you hit the middle. And we're ending on that piece. And the last one. Like that. Let's turn this around, and this line we made here could go under there and down here where everyone else is connected. And that's a pattern. So it's pretty simple. Let me just erase this little string line I have right here. There we go. And then I am gonna take my chalk pastel. I have my Scarlet red and my yellow ochre right here, so I'm gonna pop in a tiny bit of my Scarlet red here around the middle point or the connection point. Then I'm gonna take my yellow ochre and pop in a tiny bit around that. Don't push it too hard into the paper, because you will get a mark. Taking my Tortillion, starting from the red and going out through the ochre, and then kind of almost coloring in this little piece here. From the red part and out. There we go. You could put in some shadings with your graphite. If you were just using your graphite, you could do it the exact same way as I did with the color here. I'm just leaving my graphite out of this today, but this was the pattern. What is that? Got a little something there. blame it you. Anyway, that was the pattern for today. It was this one right here. I hope you enjoyed that one. That was an easier one. So I had a lot of fun with this one. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.